All right, here we are doing a Friday night breakdown with a special Tuesday edition. I did not get to go to the Grayson and Giles game tonight, but I was able to listen to it on the radio. And I said I wasn't going to do a video, but after listening to the game, here I am. I just don't know what to make of it, really. I mean, our defense did not seem to play extremely bad, from what I heard. They held their own for a while. Grayson, got some big plays, a big pass, big run early in the game, put us behind the chains again. We were going for it on fourth down, and I would say more than likely run the same play we always run. I didn't see it, so I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's fine. But probably 44. I think we ran the buck twice. Once for a little gain, the second time late in the game, and I think Ratcliffe busted it for, 30 yards or so maybe. Our passing game is still inept. We have no passing game whatsoever. It's not like we had guys open, we was overthrowing them, or we were getting pressure and he had no time to throw. And I thought we pass blocked fairly well all year, but it's not like tonight that, they got the best of us on their pass rush. I don't know what happened there. But it seems like the play calling is the same thing over and over and over. I don't know. These kids kept playing hard. I was listening to the announcers. They were saying, how they were doing and how hard they were playing, and you could tell. These kids don't give up. They play hard for 4 quarters. Nair's game, I think, was a little bit of an exception. They come out, they played a half a ball game last week, and it cost them. But the defense, I thought, played very well. You can only do so much if you can't score, and we've got to find some way to put points on the board. We're just not, scoring like we should. There's no surprise to our passing game at all. We've got to have some sort of new play calling. And I'm not saying even abandon a single wing, but there's so much you can run out of a single wing. Put stuff in, give these kids a chance. Let them prove to you either they can or they can't run the plays. It's just that simple. If they can't, then you got to go back to the old stuff. But maybe you stumble onto something they can, and like, holy crap, what do we got here? And nobody else has seen. But it just, I don't know. It sounded very bad tonight. The offensive line, I've seen you guys, especially the Radford game. You guys looked really, really good. You guys blocked really hard. You were going after it. You were hitting people. Second half of the Nair's game, you did really good. First half, I don't know what happened. It's non-existent really, and it sounded like tonight. We couldn't capitalize. We had 4th and 3, I think 4th and 1 once, and or whatever it was, and we can't get it. We can't get a yard. Can't get 2 yards. We should be able to run wedge, and that's up. In case anybody don't know, that's where all the linemen kind of come together and make a wedge right up the middle. We should be able to get 2 or 3 yards off that every single time we run it. So I don't know. You linemen, and like I said, I'm telling you this because I used to be a lineman too, and I get it. You're not gonna have a perfect game every time, but I think you all need to sit down as a group with each other and look in the mirror, and say, look, hey, look, I'm better than this. What am I doing? And figure it out. Don't cut each other down. Anything like it. Don't blame somebody else. This season's still not lost. You gotta look at it as, a certain amount of wins can still get you in, and after that point, anything can happen. But I know you all playing hard. I know first half, like I said last week, and sounds like most of the game this week, the blocking just wasn't there. The play calling is not helping. I realize that. It's putting you on bad spots. The defenses, they know what's coming. It's no secret. When you put 11 guys in the box, you got safety, 3 yards, 4 yards, from the line of scrimmage. I mean, you can't pass, and you got to find some way to get some sort of passing game. Again, every week I say it, but, find somebody who can pass, It's at the point where if somebody's feelings gets hurt, they're going to get hurt, but you got to do what's best for the team. And that includes the coaching too. I'm saying with the play calling, you've got to be able to say, look, we're going to throw it 5-6 times a game. We're going to try different things. And why not tonight when you're down that much? Were you not trying things? You're not building for these next few games. It's the same thing. We're running the same thing. We're running 44 or this, whatever. It's frustrating. I know the kids are frustrated now. I'm sure the fans are frustrated like I am. And, I'm sure some of the coaches are probably frustrated too, Anyway, I want to spew a few minutes with what I heard. Guys, I said last week, I'll say it this week. The season's not over yet, but what do you want from here on out? The coaches are going to call what they're going to call, and you can't change it, unfortunately. But what do you want? Where do you all want to go from here on out? Do you want to put your nose to the grind, get a little bit of grit, and push through the rest of the season, and still maybe make the playoffs? It's on you all. It's on you all. There's no more excuses, no more nothing. You're basically halfway through the season. Jeff, like I said, when 44 works is great. You can't stop running. I understand that's our big play, but we've got to find something besides that, especially in critical situations. There's got to be something, Steve's calling it, Jeff's calling it. I don't know. Jeff still has the ultimate say in what's going on. He's the head coach. But something besides 44 has got to become our moneymaker. A buck more. I don't know. Trying those long field goals is a risk. That kid shouldn't, I think it's his first year kicking, maybe. So, keep your head up, keep practicing, keep getting stronger. And, when you kick a football, you're going to miss. But, just got to still keep them in there to try, because it's still going to come down to a kick sometime during this season. One thing I did notice, and I said earlier in one of my videos, I noticed announcers brought up tonight. The Keffer kid snapping the ball, he's done good all year long. They even acknowledged it tonight, how good he's done, how snaps have been good all year. You need to keep that up. Don't get a big head. Keep working. Keep pushing. Keep grinding. Get better at what you do. You can always get better. But, that part of the game has been really good. Better than what it has been in a few years, I think. I don't think we're that far away. I really don't. But I don't know. I don't know if it's the play calling. It's just, yeah, it is the play calling. A lot of it. It's putting us in bad situations to do anything. And something's not working, and you keep running over and over and over. I mean, when you run a play 100 times, and it gets 2 yards 99 times, and you go run it again, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to go on. So I didn't get to see it. I watched it. I listened to it. So I'm just going off on what I listened to, what the announcers said, and what feel I got for the game. So a lot of this is kind of going off what the announcers kind of said too. So, but like I said, guys, you all need to sit down individually. And I think as a team, you always hear about the NFL teams and the college teams having team meetings. Maybe you all should have a team meeting. You're a young team, a lot of juniors, I think sophomores. But maybe you all should, look yourself in the mirror, each one of you in the mirror, and say, what am I doing? What can I do better? What am I doing wrong? Then sit down as a team. No coaches, as a team, as you all, and figure it out. Figure out what is holding you back. You know, if you're upset with the coaches, I'm not telling you to go complain to the coaches because it may do no good whatsoever. But if you feel like it would, then hey, you got to do what you got to do. But I think you also sit down as a team, you young men, and just talk. Talk. Whatever's bothering you, get it out. And become, like I said, you can still become that band of, brothers out there fighting for each other. And you all do play the whole ball game. Y'all fought all night long. You scored late, so you did not give up. Don't give up on the season. Coming next week, homecoming, beat the brakes off Eastmont. Get a taste of what winning feels like. And see what you do the rest of the season. I mean, from here on out, it's gone. You can't go back. Don't tank your season like I think happened last year after the Nares lost. It's over. It happened. It's tough. But, it's up to you all. You all got to decide now how hard you go fight. Offensive line, you have got to make your mind up from the first. You got to make your mind up in practice during the week how bad you want it. And when you come out on that field for warm-ups, you better have your mindset. You better be pissed off. Look, it's nothing wrong with playing aggression on the football field. Play with it. Be friends afterwards, but during that game, play with aggression. Play pissed off. But defense, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, you give us some points. But when you can't score, it puts pressure on defense. And I don't know. The play calling, I think, has got to figure something out itself. Maybe the coaches need to sit together and talk and say, okay, what can we do? What can we add? What can we take away? Probably add more than take away, I'd say. But flip the field. Run the buck to the left. Run reverse to the right. Make the defense think. These defenses are not thinking when they're playing this now. They're running here. They're going here, or here, or here. Pass, drop back here, and drop back here. Short, medium, long, and they're covered. We're not making them think. And we've got to make the defense think, so our running game will open up. But all right, I better stop. But that's just a little bit tonight. Maybe I shouldn't have made anything because I didn't see the game, but just a gut feeling. I want to make one for what I heard. I probably like most of the rest of you fans. I'm very frustrated. And I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like I said, it's up to you all. I think it's where it lies at your all's feet right now. It's up to you all to figure out how bad you want it. And from here on out, go forward. These rest of these games are gone. It's over. If you can pull it together, maybe you meet some of these teams again down the road and have another shot at them. Having last year with the Grayson. We got them in the playoffs and should have won that game. But keep fighting. Don't quit. Don't walk away. And I'm not sitting here by any means saying do not listen to your coaches. By no means. I mean, it's, I'll sit here and say something about the coaches, if I want you all play, listen to what they had to say, keep fighting. But as a collective group as coaches, I think you really need to get together and talk, see what might work. I don't know, because something's not working right now. It's just not working. But anyway, that's it. I'll have my updates back up on Friday. Nothing goes wrong, we'll be at the game. And I'll do my regular Friday night breakdown then. And hopefully that will be a very good win we'll have. But again, appreciate the support I get from everybody. Thank you. Thank you a lot. And guys, like I said, it sucks. Keep your head up. Keep fighting. Figure it out. What do you all want? How bad do you want it? And somebody step up on this team and be the team captain. Be the voice. In years past, we had the Brandon Steeles, we had the Billy Cooks, guys like this, Ricky Cooks, Cooney Radcliffe's. I can go on and on. We had somebody who was the team leader. Even on the bad teams, they were the team leader. And maybe you have it, we just don't see it. But somebody needs to step up. I don't care if you're a sophomore, freshman, guys selling hot dogs in the stands. Somebody needs to step up and be the team leader and get things going. But thank you guys. And I will see you in the week.